Yeah. So Eastside YJ, man, how did you get into music?
Shit, I really was born into this shit for real, man. You know, I come from one of the family trees of music.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know, Goon Squad, It's All Raw, Big Sweet, Trick, and all that. That's my umbrella that I came up under. So, you know, it's kind of like, you know what I'm saying? I was like born in this shit. It was in me from the start because I was always around watching them do everything. Like they had me around, like how you keep your son around. Like I told you last time, like you keep your son around, that shit dope because it remind me of how my dad was with me. You know what I'm saying? Like I was always around for everything. You know what I'm saying? So by the time I started I knew I wanted to do this shit when I was like fucking 10. You know what I'm saying? Like I used to actually, a lot of people know I used to sing first.
Okay,
I used to sing.
Did they ever put you on the track like TJ the Young Thug?
Actually, they did put me on some shit, let me say some shit, but they was rapping about some gangster shit. You feel me? They won't like to let me get on there. You know what I mean? But they let me get on there and say some little shit before, but it wasn't like spitting no verses. But they was already molding. They knew I was like next up. They knew that since I was 10, no cap. Like I was the one that everybody was like, we gonna bank on this nigga right here. You feel me?
That's hard. That's hard.
Like I always had that on me. You feel me? Like, and I always kind of like fed into it. So it was kind of like by the time I started actually taking it serious because I just came out of prison. So when I came out of prison, it was like before I went to prison, I had a lot of shit going on. Like I had a lot of people trying to sign me deals from a lot of people in the industry. I had a lot of shit going on. You feel me? I had Plies, Big Brother. Big Gates was trying to, you know what I'm saying, before he got caught up in his situation, I had, you know what I'm saying, P. Diddy was trying to, you know what I'm saying, bring me out to New York. A lot of people don't know about a lot of this shit. I never spoke on it. You know what I'm saying? But it was a lot of shit that I actually didn't go to motherfucking New York because I was like, man, I was only like 19. And then, you know what I'm saying, it was like, I ain't want to go out there by myself. You know what I'm saying? So, and then I didn't want to make my people feel like, it was like almost like the survivors remorse type of thing. Like if I go make it, I don't want everybody to be mad at me. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of really didn't go for that reason. I didn't want people to be mad at me. I was young though. I was 19. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm about to, you know what I'm saying? But that's just that. You feel me? There's a lot of shit. Other than that, I went on tours with Waka Flocka. That's one of the first dudes in the industry. Not one of the first. I'm gonna say the first was Chopping Young City. You know what I'm saying? Shout out
How
to
was that tour?
Oh shit!
How was that shit?
So Chopper Young.
How was the experience with the Waka Flocka and Chopper?
Man, look, I was in high school, man. I was in high school on the radio. My first shit was on it, but I was rapping for the girls then. You see, they was trying to have me on some, you know what I'm saying, rapping for the girls type shit all the
like
time.
Cassidy and shit. Like Cassidy.
But Chopper Young City was Diddy artist. He was the first nigga that took me on the tour. You feel me? Like, and I got a salute because he really believed like this little nigga got something. And he gave me my first Zaytoven beat. I was the first nigga in Detroit with a Zaytoven beat. A lot of niggas don't know that. You know what I'm saying? But I never put the song. But I got a lot of shit I never put out. But I got a lot of accolades, a lot of shit going on because people was always seeing me work. You know what I'm saying? So Chopper Young City was the first nigga that took me on tour when I was in high school. Them niggas came to pick me up to school. I was missing school. I tell you, it was an experience like I'll never forget it because we on the road, you know what I'm saying? We fucking hoes, we spending money.
Felt like
I never looked at nobody like I was celebrities. I felt like one of them.
Because you felt like,
I was, in my head, I already knew, you know what I'm saying? So it was like, and he never treated me like them niggas had a suite. We had a suite, you know what I'm saying? Them niggas had bitches coming in their shit. We had bitches in our shit. Like, I had the bitches in my shit, and I look up there in their shit. You feel me? Where they look up there in their shit, then Chopper come over with the bitches in our shit now. Like we was like it was his friends. Like that nigga took me on. He took me first radio station I was up on was because of Chopping Young City. He had me on the fucking radio. I had never been on the radio. My mom was sick, but I was on the radio and out there in the city was Cleveland, Ohio. Was the first time I was ever on the radio. So that nigga Chopper put a lot, and he taught me a lot of shit. You feel me? Because shout out to Big Mo. You know what I'm saying? MOE, which was the one who he was signed to at that time after Diddy. You know what I'm saying? They was all like pushing for me, like young. I used to go by Young J. You know what I'm saying? Then I wasn't watching. I was Young J. You know what I'm saying? So they was always like Young J. You know what I'm saying? We gonna whoop. You know what I'm saying? Then you know my dad being who he is, it kind of like everything kind of like he had to get back to the money. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of times once he spent 20, 30, 40, 50,000, he's ready to go recoup. You know what I'm saying? So we got to go back to the city. You feel me? So it was always we was in. I got to go back. You know what I'm saying? Because he was taking care of all the finances and shit. You feel me? So,